MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles baseball comes your way next. Jim Palmer gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He will lead this one off today.
The afternoon for Boston. The second baseman, Dustin.
First pitch on its way. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 106.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And there's one down now.
The third baseman, Wade Boggs.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Palmer has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Ball 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Down in order go the Red Sox. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Chris Sale will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Runs up and gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
Batting second, the third baseman, Robinson.
Ready now, Brooks Robinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
In now for the O's, Eddie Murray. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Sale gets the sign. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One and one to the potent switch hitting bat of Eddie Murray. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to third. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. So nothing in the Orioles first. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. No score. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important. When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Ted Williams is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. To the plate now, David Ortiz, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Ortiz is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So first and second with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. As a look, now the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Williams over at second. Martinez at first, 1 gone. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Batting 8, the center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Hayes on the run for it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Boston strands a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So striding forward now, number 8. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200. So he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, that's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ball.
Just missing here, 2-0. The pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two balls and two strikes to Mancini now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real. I want all the close ones.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there. But I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Christian Vasquez.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
And now a pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batter, third baseman, Wade Ball.
Striding in for Boston, Wade Boggs. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Boggs is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. 2-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Counts even 2-2 to Boggs.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Anthony Santander the next to bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And now a pitch on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult to play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Runner at first following the error. And now it'll be the catcher, Pedro Severino. First delivery to him on the way. 4-1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. A check on first by Sale, and he's back in standing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
The batter,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Roberts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Two out with the man at first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Martinez on the run, and no one will track it down. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Striding in once again, Jimmy Fox. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Here's another 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Digging in, Ted Williams. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Williams, a 27-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming through with clutch hits at the right time to put his team on top. or come back in some big games. He leads the team in RBIs as he approaches the final push towards free agency.
And he popped him up. Ripken onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, David Ortiz.
Next up for the Red Sox, David Ortiz. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now the 2-1. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Here's the 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Brooks Robinson. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. One and one the count. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Line drive to left. This one's down. It's the first hit for the O's, and it's going to be for extra bases. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box now, Eddie Murray. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Stepping in now, number 8. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 delivery. Two runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now back, the designated hitter, Hunter Alberto.
Next will be the designated hitter, Hanser Alberto. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
That's out.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Three and 0 now. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. A full count to the Orioles' designated hitter.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Now at the plate, Anthony Santander looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. This pitch is popped up. One there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Digging in, Austin Hayes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Sale sets. Here he comes 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Hayes, a native Floridian. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
The pitcher, number 28,
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Boggs has a play. And that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He popped out in his first trip.
Xander Bogaerts.
And now pitch on the way. Pitch popped up. Murray in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That's a ball.
Now a curveball misses inside.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Dustin Pedroia as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Drilled to the left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Roberts. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's down.
And he fouls this one off. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Boggs has it. And that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 5, Robinson.
Digging in and looking for more, Brooks Robinson. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. One out, nobody on. Sharp ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Ready for another shot now, Eddie Murray. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. One 0 count. Here it is. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3 on a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Striding into the box, Wade Boggs. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
On its way is pitch number 75. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santander's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping up now, Jimmy Fox. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
Settling in now, Ted Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's ball 2 now.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Hit on the ground is short, and that's through. A base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
David Ortiz.
At the plate, David Ortiz, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball. That's count 2-2. We got 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and 0. Here it is. A ball and a strike. In the air, down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. 2 out, bases loaded. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here's the 2-2, and he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Into the box, number 8, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Line hard, but foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Ryan Brazier is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. To the plate now, Trey Mancini fouled off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
So now to the plate, Hanser Alberto, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. There's one. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
At the plate, Anthony Santander. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Here's the first pitch to him. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Brazier, playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Orioles leave 1. They lead it 3-0. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Pulled toward right center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So coming to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just missed above the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Two and 0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail in this one 3-0. Last half of the 7th here. Stepping into the box, Austin Hayes. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Too high.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 28, Pedro Severino.
Ready now for Baltimore, Pedro Severino. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way.
That's the ball.
Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Brian Roberts.
Ready for another chance? Brian Roberts. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2
Probably
strikes.
better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Two out, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 3-0. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Wade Boggs. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So striding in, Jimmy Fox. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Severino is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
Into the box now, Ted Williams. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. In there for strike one.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The O's lead this thing 3-0. Darwinson Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Darwinson Hernandez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Now in the box, Brooks Robinson. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
Down the third baseline. Boggs gloves it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Number 33, Eddie Murray.
Stepping in, Eddie Murray. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. From the stretch.
Ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
I know one thing, with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. You've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well. So I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Now batting, shortstop.
At the plate now, number 8, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey Mancini.
Now to the plate, Trey Mancini. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and 1 strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. High hop, and he barehands it. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Orioles add on thanks to the solo home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 4-0 Baltimore. To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Ortiz. It was a walk in his last trip.
David Ortiz.
First offering on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And that is into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
The right fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after 8 strong innings as he couldn't quite make it a complete game, but he's in line for the victory nonetheless. Michael Rooker will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 62, Michael Rooker.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 is laid off of for ball number 3.
3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? The second for 1. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out. Here's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll make the catch, and the Orioles have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
4-0 the score this afternoon. The Orioles took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jim Palmer gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.